All right, we are back. Oopsie whoopsie. I touched the cord to the camera and we went down, I guess. I don't know exactly what happened, but we are back. And I was just trying to show I was just trying to show you things. But so what we were talking about was that over here on this end of the city, let's see, over here, can we see it? There is another entrance to the city over there that just leads to the campground and to these two homes here. And then it has a walkway for pedestrians to enter the city as well. All right, I'm going to lower that a little bit. All right, sorry about that. All right. Hopefully, anybody that was on the other live, come back, pick this one up. We'll go for a little bit longer here today. And I just started removing things, and then why is there always a glitch? Well, there's not. I hardly ever have glitches, actually. I do have the great little tuk tuk over here. I'm going to take this out for now so I can clean, but this will never leave the city. I love this. Tuk tuk is one of my favorites. I'm sorry I didn't get more of them, but I also do believe that if I put my mind to it, I could build one. I I even have a couple of these special little front wheels that I could build at least one or two little tuk tuks. And I do have some lights in here. I doubt if I turn them on, you can see it. Oh, it did come on right there. I have some little train lights in one of my houses here, just sitting around playing. I'm going to take that out. I have this little car here. I just love the little cars. They're so fun and so cute. Just big enough for a minifig. Actually, is this one big enough? Is there a whole minifig inside? Yes. I have one that's so small, just a torso is in it. All right, you guys, I hope you made it back in. Give a little heart or a thumbs up if you made it back into the live stream from the foo bar that we had. There's Miss Dizzy. You coming in, Diz? All right, so in order to clean this street, I do have some fun little stories going on over here. A banana, watermelon girl. I'm gonna pull those out. Little Mickey Mouse ice cream sign for the bakery that's over there. So I don't want that to go too far. Those will definitely go back into the city. So I'll put those on the table. And then the stories that are going on this boardwalk is just insane. I built this a long time ago. It's a little gazebo, little pagoda, whatever. I don't know. Atrium. There we go. It's a little atrium to sit in and have tea or coffee. It was designed to sit there and watch the kids on the Ferris wheel, but I moved the Ferris wheel down. So now it kind of makes sense, but kind of doesn't. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to take that out, but it would look good without it. And there's too much going on up here. It should be against the rules. I think I'm going to take this off of here so I can lean over. This is the little miniature merry-go-round. And I just set it on top of the Lego store because it had open studs. That doesn't even need to be in the city. That can go, we'll put that down here underneath. Where's, where? There's no space over here. There is. I don't want to interfere with the train. So the trains can go around. And what else can we clean up? This guy on the bike. He needs to come off. Whoops, knocked over the fireworks. And this, I have my collection of bikes and scooters over here. I don't have a white bike up there. The white bikes are hard to come by from what I hear. I don't, or is it a certain white bike? Or at least they used to be. This one has his little peg broke off. But yeah, I don't think they make white bikes much anymore, do they? If you know any different, please say so in the chat. So that's the city streets are cleared now. I can move the spike strips that we have set out. Don't really need to have the spike strips. We'll put that in the back of the police truck. And then, so I have some Windex here. I'm just going to spritz the road with Windex. Whoop! And always break stuff in the process. That was the line for the police academy. It's pretty taut, but the guy didn't fall off the string, so that's pretty good. All right, I have a little tissue here. Actually, it's quite large. I'm gonna have to rip some squares off. All right. I usually use Q-tips as well, dipped in or sprayed with a little bit of Windex. I love cleaning Lego with Windex. It brings back the shine, and definitely I like to use Windex with ammonia. Look how dirty that is already. That's icky. Got lots of speed bumps. I put the yellow stripes down the middle of the street. Speed bumps for walkways. It's a good little city, and I just, it's always so sad and hard to take it apart. This is the second time that I've had it redone and then totally finished before I redid it again. The other few times, oh boy, that ledge is real dirty. The other few times I had it like 3/4 of the way done and then went ahead and changed it. And I do believe I have, oh, well, you never know. I hope that I have enough blue trans tiles to make more water, and really want to focus on what the underground of the water would look like. Stones, depth, things like that. Different little streams going by. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how dirty that little napkin is already. And that's just the road. Reach that corner. Oh, break my tree. All right. That's a clean little street. Look at that. Yuck. Belinda 1 is in the house. She says she cleaned today, cleaned the kitchen. Right on. Gotta clean the kitchen every day, right? It's a never ending cleaning thing. Clean it, get it dirty. Clean it, get it dirty. So there's that portion of the street. This is still damp, so I'm going to just continue to wipe this one even though I didn't spray it. This little road I built with nothing but the little ramps that Lego gives you when you buy the roads. I found a way of being able to link them all together and make them flat. They're not perfectly flat, but they're flat enough. And it makes for a nice one-way street. And that's what is running down here that you can't see between these buildings. Oop, knock that guy over. He just got his ice cream from the ice cream and bakery store. All right. That looks good. So I only took one thing off of here. I think we can clean up the trash panda. I really like these guys. These are my bad Goombas. He's got a machine gun and money. And then I like the news reporter because she's reporting on the money that has fallen into the lake. There's money floating around in there. Let's see if we can get a view of that. It was an idea that I saw someone do years ago. I wish I could give credit to it. Let's see, there's a little briefcase with the money flowing out in the water. It's one of my most favorite little stories. So that will definitely stay in. Get that back to good. All right. So the little trash panda, anyway, she's supposed to, I have two of those. I have one up on the plate where, because I like to collect the minifigs dressed as something. Looks like Belinda one is a plant collector and a flower collector. That's awesome. Flowers in your home are great. They give you fresh oxygen. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water and I'm choking on it. I definitely want to clean up the copper. I don't want him on there. And then this little kid that goes with the up house, we'll just put him back with the up house. Easy peasy. And then this copper, he's the best, or she's the best. She's got an old face, and I'm not really sure if all of her, she's not new, so she's definitely an older fig. And then she has a police badge. Isn't that awesome? And yes, not an appropriate gun for a copper, but that's okay. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough again. Let's see. Let's put this copper. I got a whole police situation going on over here, so we'll put her over here with this guy flashing her badge at this baddie. Oh, that looks so good with all the cars cleaned up and a little less rabble going on the walkway. It's good, but it still makes me sad. All right, so this guy had a speed trap going up. Makes me sad to clean him up, but it's just too much. So we'll clean up the speed trap. I'm going to put that in the back of the police vehicle as well. And she's got a cookie. So is she eating a cookie or is she helping train the dogs? So we'll put her here in the training situation to help train the dogs with the cookie. I have a paintbrush I was going to use to dust all of these goodies, but of course I couldn't find it. It's somewhere. But everything's pretty clean, at least on this end because I mess with it more. And I think I like all the little lanterns on there. What if we put you guys back up here? I don't want to bust my tree. What if I take this off? And have to redo. See, here's the little thing. So we could finish off that walkway and clean that up a little bit. And then you can see into the little surf shop better. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Isn't it cute? Street level. Right on. All right, and back up we go. There we go. I love this little stand. It works very well. Whoop. I say that as I drop it. All right. So I think I'm definitely going to take this out and free it from the plates. There we go. Got some pretty classic guys in here. Nice black chairs on swivels. But here you got this guy's wearing a tiger shirt. That's an old print. And then this one's not too old. This has that, I don't know what it is, that science guy on his shirt. I know my husband will punch me for not knowing what what that's called. And James too, he would be disappointed. I don't know what it's called though. It's the man in the circle. Has something to do with science. But that's the two characters that I have in there. Oh, he has special pants on. They're polka dot. Are they dots? Let me take a look with my glasses. Yeah. Purple pants with red polka dots. I must have just built this random guy. He's got a pretty unique hairpiece too. I wonder what I stole that from. I wonder what minifig should be wearing it. But it could just be a hairpiece off the pab wall from a long time ago. So I peeled all of that off the dome anyway. And then all of this is going to have to come off and I'll have to replate it with little walkway studs. But for now, I'll just put the plate back on so it can have the finished wall up and we're not looking down into the wall. There it is, all cleaned off. And snap it right back on top of the wall. In order to stud it, though, we're going to have to go down a plate. So, on second thought, we'll have to just use this one. See, this is where you get into trouble. Well, I'm going to need that right there. Perfect. Oop! Did I break the wall on the other side, or is there not one? Okay, we need a brick there, and that would be this one. That way we have connection. And we don't want any overhang. And then we'll have to have, we don't need that right there. An end to the curb. We can pop that off. Oop. And then continue going this direction. And we exposed a hole. No, we just created one is all because there's no studs underneath there holding that up. Good to know, good to know. And I do believe we have some more gray on this side. Uh-oh. What did I touch? How did I manage that? All right, we need a 2 and 2, 4, 6. That is all the gray tiles I have there. Let's go to the storage. Storage is back here. I'm always low on gray, especially light gray tiles. So let's see what we have in the little cuppy. Need light gray. Need something to pour them out on. There's a 2x3. That doesn't help much. All right, pour them into here. See what we can find. There's a big one. We don't need that though. Oh, snapdragons. I don't know. We're going to have to build it 2x2. Is that gray enough? That's a weird gray. 2x3. If I use a 2x3, then I'm going to need a 1, a square. Oh, there's just not that much in here, you guys. It's all darks, dark gray. All right, well, let's see what I came up with. I might have gotten enough to piece it together. Yep, but I'm using a 1x3, a 1x2, and then a 1x1. But there, now it's ready to put stones on the stone walkway. Very good. And then I think that will give me the ability to spread these out a little bit. I don't like how they're too bunched up. I think I'll put this one over here, almost in the tree, but not quite. It's got to be sitting off. There we go. And then we can move this one down to there. And then get this one out of the way of the camera shot. That will help. Oh, it's a hard reach right there. All right, so this one, in order to put that one here, I'm going to need another stud. How about we move the camera crew down a little bit? That's a little too close. That's right in Gail's face. Whoop. Yeah, I have to do something about that. Or how about we put the camera crew over here where we have more space, and then they're actually getting the action in the shot. There we go. That's better. There we go. They have the actual money shot, literally, with the money. Yeah, there are street lights. They even these street lights here. So these are street lights just for decoration, but these street lights actually glow in the dark. The underneath side has a 1x2 that charges with the sunshine and light, and they glow just ever so faintly at night. It's very cute. All right, well, that's cleaned up. And oh, there's my brick separator. There are a lot of stories and people going on in here, but all this is going to come out eventually. Because I won't have, when I redo it, I won't have the fire station, I won't have the police station. And see, and then I get sad. I don't, I won't tear them apart, but they're going to have to go out of the city and into a tote. Let's see, what else can we clean up? My little paper boy here. I love him. But I guess we did get the streets cleaned. And there aren't any other vehicles I wanted to remove. I could change up the story in the middle of the lake, but I'll have to get some different boats out. I just have that story going on. All right, so let's put all these tiles away, get that out of the way. I did want to put the city bus back in. So here's our city bus. And it was over there. I think we'll put it in a different spot this time. Maybe have it leaving the city. So it is on its way out. Hitting this bus stop on the last stop. Leaving Lego City. All right, put it over here. Last stop. See how good the roads look? They're all shiny again. All nice and clean and shiny. All right. And then, which of my favorites do I want to put back in? I definitely, in the big tote, I didn't want to put any of those back in, but I love my little cars, so they're definitely not going anywhere. So I'm going to clean them up. Little spritz of Windex on these little dudes. And we have the little green and white car. Let's see, we travel this direction. And then this little blue car. I love them because they all have opening doors. Lego hardly ever builds cars with opening doors anymore. Like this little car. This car doesn't have any doors, but I guess it's a convertible. But it does have a really cute printed front piece and chrome studs underneath those headlights. That's a keeper. She's going to be coming into the city. And my little taxi cab. This taxi cab, I do believe, is the one that's so small that, yeah. This one only has a torso. It doesn't even have arms on the torso. That's how small this little car is. So this is like Mr. Bean. He doesn't even have arms. But it does have doors that open. Oh, I guess he does have an arm. He has arms, guys, but he doesn't have hands. Arms, but no hands and no legs in order to get him in there. But he's in. All right, he's going to be turning the corner down here. Knocked her out of her seat. And the kids and all their little race cars, I'm going to leave those in the tote. And we have this little car that belongs to this house. Give that a nice shine up. Goes with the modern house. All right, you guys. We got it nice and cleaned up. We need to put the tuk-tuk back over here because I have a little bus stop over there on that side that the tuk-tuk services. Give him a little spritz too. He's filthy. Filthy, filthy. Well, you guys, I'm glad that you found the stream. I did start at 4 and then I messed up the camera. So if you find the first stream, this is the continuation of it. Oh no, I just knocked everything off. That's all right. Easy to fix. There we go. Back together. All nice and clean. Look how shiny it is. No matter how old they are, almost always Lego bring back the shine.